have the opportunity to throw a first pitch out and, you know, at Nats Park. You know, it's unbelievable. You know, I'm just thankful and just proud to be able to be back.
You are one of the original Nats. I mean, where it all began.
Right.
Talk about that a little bit. When you went out there, did you feel nostalgic? Did your family feel nostalgic? Did you feel? Is this the first time you've been back?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I've been back since 4 years since I had my surgery. So, you know, it was very nostalgic. I mean, I got goosebumps out there on the mound. You know, I think, you know, when I was on the mound getting ready for that first pitch, I think I double pumped a couple times. You know, because I was just so nervous and.
Yeah.
And I was seriously getting goosebumps out there, you know. It felt so good to be back here and be on the mound. I mean, this is where my career was made, pretty much. You know, I started off in Montreal, but this is where I had, you know, the most success. And you know, the fans here, they were behind myself and the team, and it's just great to be able to come back and say hi to a lot of them.
You guys were, and I think some people probably don't remember because there's been a lot of losing here, but you were part of that group that was the last winning season that the Nats had, and then there were some tough times.
Yeah.
When you see what the Nats are now, and the energy and emotion that's following this ball club, what do you think?
I think it's great. You know, I mean, for me, you know, I've only be able to be a part of, you know, a team, you know, that was winning 1 year. You know, like you said, you know, the last couple of years, you know, we weren't very good. You know, we were in the rebuilding mode, and that's what you got to do when you want to build you know, a team that has the potential to be one of the great teams. You know, year in year out. You got to go through those dark days, and you know, unfortunately, I had to be a part of that. But you know, at the same time, it was great. You know, I was in the big leagues. You know, everybody else was in the big leagues, and you know, the fans here, they stuck behind us. You know, they were kind of getting antsy, you know, for a winning season, you know. But you know, I think they all understood that, you know, it's just going to take some time. You know, with what Stan Kasten wanted to do, and you know, I think it's great talk for now. I think they're going to be good for a long time to come because their pitching staff it's got to be one of the greatest in a long time.
And when you say words like that, that's big. I mean, because this is a great group. Let's talk about you. I mean, you had a season that was one of the best that we've seen in a long time. Some folks may not know. 47 saves, All-Star, 2005, tore the labrum, and then now the comeback. Why? Why come back?
I'm just ready to do it. You know, I mean, for me personally, you know, I knew I wasn't ready to just retire, you know, but at the same time, you know, I needed to spend some time with my family. You know, I mean, with everything that we had gone through with our daughter passing away, it was time for me to take a step back and be with the family. You know, I mean, my wife, she was here with me all the time, but you know, I want to be able to be home with the kids, you know, and see them and wake up and, you know, give them breakfast every day, take my daughter to school every day, and that's something that I was able to do for the last year and a half. But now, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to go back, and I'm ready to prove that I can still pitch. You know, I think being with my family at home, you know, it's made me get that itch. You know, I want to go out there. I want to show my kids what I used to do. They haven't had a chance to see me throw yet. You know, and just playing in the backyard. You know, my daughter like is cheering me, like sitting like she's sitting in the stands. You know, saying "Go, Daddy, go." You know, that's awesome. And I want to be able to show her that, you know, I can still pitch. And I want to be able to do it for Cordero. That's the way. I want to show her that Daddy can do it.
For 4 years, man, you pitchers do something that is abnormal. I mean, you contort your arm and you throw with the kind of velocity that most humans can only dream of. When you talk about coming back after 4 years, some people have said the odds are totally against you. You understand when you hear that?
Right, yeah. I mean, especially with the shoulder. The shoulder is the toughest injury to come back from as a pitcher. You know, it used to be Tommy John surgery. The guys never used to come back, and now it's a shoulder surgery. Now, you know, unfortunately, I'm part of the percentage of that hasn't been able to make it back. You know, and I want to be part of that 40% who has. You know, and that's my goal. You know, that's why I lost all the weight. That's why I'm making sure I'm getting in the best shape I can possibly be in, because I want to give myself the best opportunity to go out there and pitch. You know, because I know I'm not done. I still have a lot more to get in the game. You know, so I want to go out there and play. You know, but I understand it's not going to be easy. You know, I might have to start off in the minor league. I might have to start off in the independent ball. You know, and I'm okay with that. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get back up to the big leagues. You know, whether come up for 4 or 5 years, but I come up for a month. You know, I want to be able to get back up here and pitch again.
Was there a day when it hit you when you were like, I want to get back out there?
I think it was the day after I went home and said I retired. You know, I wanted to be back out there, but at the same time my heart just wasn't into it. You know, but so I think overall, I think it was watching the World Series. I think watching the World Series really made me get that itch to want to go back and do it 100, give it 100%, and do what I need to do to get back out there. So I think it was watching the World Series. I want to be able to make the playoffs at one time. You know, we were so close to 5. You know, unfortunately we didn't make it, but I want to play in the playoff one year. I want to feel that excitement. I want to feel that emotion. You know, whether we win or lose, I want to be able to do that.
Watching the World Series in what year? This past
year, yeah. This past year. I mean, just seeing the comeback by Cardinals, seeing how they were on the brink of not even making the playoffs, and that run that they made to win it all. I mean, that's storybook right there. I want to be able to experience something like that.
Is it tough when you realize, like you say, independent ball, minor leagues? So you're just waiting on a phone call, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, my agent knows that I want to try and come back. So the plan right now is to hopefully go down this winter, play winter ball, somewhere down, Latin America somewhere, and hopefully, I'll do well. And hopefully, the team will see me and want to give me a shot. 'Cause I have a lot to prove, So, but I know it's going to be hard. And I know it's going to take a lot of hard work to do it. But I'm willing to put it in and show somebody that I can do it.
One of our photographers came back from your clinic this morning, and they were like, I didn't recognize this guy. I mean, no disrespect.
Right.
I mean, you lost
about 35 pounds.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, when people compare this to what they've seen, and your picture I think is downstairs.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like, what?
Yeah.
That's not the same guy.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. I mean, even at the camp, some of these kids were having me sign my baseball cards, and seeing how round my face was, and seeing how big I was, it's like, why did I ever let myself, get that big, and now, wanting to come back, I know, I'm getting older now. I'm not 23 anymore. I'm 30 years old now, so I gotta be in a lot better shape. So that was my big motivation to lose all that weight. Plus if I want to go out there and play in front of my kids, I have to do what's necessary to get back out there. And one of those things was to lose all that weight. So.
You want to play and show the kids that daddy can still play.
Right.
One won't be there.
Right.
That's got to strengthen your resolve. How has that changed you from the Chad Cordero we used to know to the Chad Cordero that we know now?
I think it just made me a lot stronger. I know I can't take anything for granted right now. We were only able to have Teo with us for 11 weeks. And it's kind of tearing up right now, but it was the hardest thing I ever had to go through. So it just made me a lot stronger, and just even want to go out there and be the best person I could possibly be. So I want to show Teo that Daddy can do it. So that's just my big motivation.
You and your wife, I know, have talked about this. You talk to other families about SIDS. What do you say to them?
It's hard. We've had a chance to meet a couple people, a couple families who've lost kids of SIDS as well, and I think that's helped us a whole lot because if we didn't have a strong family, if we didn't have a support group to go to, it would have been very hard. And now, when we talk to parents who have recently lost a child with SIDS, we just tell them, he or she, they may be gone, but those are probably the best weeks or months that you guys probably ever had, and those are the best 11 weeks I ever spent, I'll just cherish every time I spend with Taz.
It takes a strong man to even talk about it. You go through stuff like that, it would be easy to shut it down, but here you are, having fought through all that. And now you're looking to make one of the most improbable comebacks. The Washington community, have they camped you? Have they really? Do you feel like they're supporting you?
I think so, definitely. Just hearing the people, hearing them all when I
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I definitely feel that they're behind me. You know, I think they want me to succeed, and you know, having a chance to see a lot of them. We had a barbecue with a few of them, and just talking with them, and it's unbelievable the support that I've been able to get to receive from a lot of them. So, you know, hopefully, I can go out there and show them that you know I can do it again.
Hopefully you can. Chair Cordero, best of luck to you, my friend.
Thank you.
Great to see you again.
All right, thanks.
All right, man. All done.